I have a visitor with me today, my wife Katie, and you'll notice she's dressed in a blue biosecurity suit and has a pair of plastic boots on because she's been some other places other than the farm this morning, so I want to make sure that she didn't bring any bugs or diseases or anything with her. So I'm going to put on a pair of boots over my rubber boots. And so these are clean. Every time we go outside and come back in, we'll put a new pair of boots on over our boots. And then I also have a little pan over here with some basically soap. It's a fancy disinfectant that I'll dip them in just to make sure that these boots are clean. Over here on the wall is a computer that controls all the functions of the building. It's not as cold outside today as it was yesterday when we did this, but it's 61 degrees inside right now. And this computer will turn on all the fans and the heat and open the curtains and the vents to let fresh air in. And then there's actually even a backup controller that if the first one fails, there's a second one to take over. So we will go open the door and we'll go inside.
Whoa.
The feed that comes outside in those big bins when it comes to the truck. And then it'll run in here, and it'll go in this little bin here. You can see the feed, it's just kind of, so it goes into that hopper, and then each one of these red pans is a little feed bowl, kind of like a little cereal bowl for them. And the feed will go down into the pans, and you can see there's some little kernels of feed. The pellets. The feed starts out as corn and soybeans, then we add some vitamins and minerals, and they grind it all up and put it in these little pellets to make it so the turkeys can just kind of peck at it and eat it. It's about the size of rabbit food if any of you guys have rabbits. And so I have lots of places where they can eat. And then over here, this is where they drink. There's a little water dish. It automatically fills up with water. When it gets full, then it'll automatically shut off. And so the food and the water is all automatic so that they can eat or drink at all times whenever they want to. There's about 3,000 turkeys in this building, but you can see that they're not in cages. They have plenty of room to run around, walk around, and chat with their friends. And on the ends, you'll see there's a big curtain that can open up there. There's one on both sides here, and that allows it to let fresh air in. And then way down on the other end, you can't hardly see them right now, there's some big fans. So when it gets really hot in the summertime, we can turn on the fans and open up the vents, and there'll be a 5-mile-an-hour breeze through here. And then up in the ceiling, there's some little pipes up there that when it gets really hot, we can turn on some foggers, and it'll let the birds kind of stand in what's like a sprinkler. Sometimes it's really hot in the summertime, and your mom turns on the sprinkler and you go out and play in the yard. Well, we can do that here too when it gets really hot. But for the winter time, we have some heaters hanging. So that's what this big box is. It heats the building so that, like I said, a couple days ago, it was 5 degrees out one morning, and this building was right at 61 degrees where it was supposed to be. You'll see we have lots of lights. There's a bunch of little individual LED lights, and we try to replicate what the birds need for light and food, and let them have an environment. Hi.
I want to know how much they weigh.
These turkeys right now are about 30 pounds, maybe a little bit more, 30, 32, I think. I haven't put them on a scale yet. They're about 4 months old, and we'll raise them for about another 3 weeks or a month, and then at that weight they'll be about 42 pounds before we'll take them to market. Katie just asked why they're white turkeys. A lot of you might have seen pictures of brown turkeys. For turkeys that are raised to be eaten, those are generally white turkeys, because when you take the feathers off a brown turkey, the meat, the skin will look kind of speckled and brown, where a white turkey will leave a nice white, clean skin so that when they cook it, it looks a lot prettier on the table. But otherwise, there's no difference in the meat or the type of bird. It's just a different color. Turkey eggs are just a little bit bigger than a chicken egg. Maybe like 1.5 times the size of a chicken egg. They're not a lot bigger, but they are just a little bit bigger because turkeys are bigger than chickens.
Why did you want to be a turkey farmer?
Well, I grew up on the farm, and my family has raised turkeys since the 1940s, and so it's just kind of something my grandfather did, and my dad did, and my uncle did, and so I just like to farm. I like to raise happy livestock and take care of them, and it's fun. And now I have a little boy that he really likes turkeys too. These turkeys actually go over to eastern Iowa to a small town called West Liberty. There's a processing plant there. That the primary place these turkeys will go will either be on a Subway sandwich, or they'll be found in a sliced lunch meat in either like a Costco or a Walmart or some other grocery stores. So